What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it is time for a pop-up with Maddison. On today's pop-up, I'm going to be talking about a fan theory that has the internet absolutely losing it, and that is the potential of a Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez collab on Taylor's re-released version of Fearless that will be called Fearless Taylor's Version. Thanks to the detective skills of Swifties and Selenators, this theory is gaining a lot of attention, and honestly, I feel like detective skills is really an understatement. Truly, the amount of sleuthing that's going on is FBI or CIA level in my opinion. And as a fan of both of these ladies, I'm not mad about it. So for this pop-off, I'm going to gather all of the evidence that I've seen on the internet that I think is worth presenting to you guys. We're going to talk about it, and then I'm going to give you my opinion, and we're going to discuss whether or not we think there is potential for a Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez collab. Also, before we get into unwrapping the facts, I just wanted to show you guys that I'm rocking a claw clip. This is a little teaser for my 90s fashion trends video that I'm going to be releasing on Friday. Essentially, if you're a millennial and want to get into some of those 90s trends without trying to look like a teenager, then my video is going to be for you, so look out for that. It's going to be coming out on Friday, and that's just why I got my claw clip. You can't see it from this side, but you can see it from this side. It's ready to go, ready for Friday. All right, you guys, I know you're sick of this introduction, so let's not waste any more time and get to unwrapping those Taylor facts. All right, so first up, as you all know by now, Taylor Swift is re-releasing her album Fearless. It's going to be called Fearless Taylor's Version, and it's coming out on April 9th. Fearless Taylor's Version is going to include all of the original tracks from Fearless. It's also going to include tracks from the Platinum Edition, which I'm very excited about because Jump Then Fall is one of my favorites. And it's also going to include 6 new bonus tracks from the Vault, as Taylor likes to say. Now, these 6 new tracks from the Vault are what have a lot of people buzzing. One, we know these songs were written during the Fearless era, so hello, Taylor, please take my streams. And 2, within these 6 tracks from the Vault are where people think we are going to get a Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez collab. For those of you who are not Swifties or Selenators, this is a collab that fans have been wanting for a very long time, and I'll admit this is the first time that there's multiple pieces of evidence that point to a Taylor collab. Let's go ahead and get into them, starting with Exhibit A. So out of the blue, Selena Gomez posted pictures of her and Taylor on her Instagram. She captioned them saying, "Kinda missing this one," and Taylor Swift commented on the photo saying, "I love you like a love song, babe. Pay attention to the spelling because it's key in understanding this piece of evidence, and also hold on to your hats because we're about to do some math, and you guys know that math is not my strongest suit." So Taylor's comment on the photos of her and Selena is 9 words and 25 letters. So therefore, people on the internet are thinking that the 9 words signifies April 9th, aka the release date for Fearless Taylor's Version, and the 25 letters signifies that their collab is going to be the 25th track on the album, aka one of those 6 songs from the Vault. That now brings us to Exhibit B, Taylor Swift's most recent Instagram post. So just this morning, Taylor Swift uploaded this picture of herself to her Instagram, and in the caption, she revealed that she is going to be releasing one of the songs from the Vault this Friday. The song is going to be called You All Over Me, and it's going to feature Maren Morris on background vocals. While that in and of itself is a lot of good information, the part of this caption that has people thinking it's evidence towards a Taylor collab is where Taylor said, quote, "One thing I've been loving about these From the Vault songs is that they've never been heard, so I can experiment, play, and even include some of my favorite artists." It's the even include some of my favorite artists part that has the internet absolutely losing it and thinking this is pointing towards a Selena Gomez collab. All of this evidence talk has me living my best Law and Order SVU/true crime life, and I'm living for it. Now that brings us to Exhibit C. So in case you missed it, Selena Gomez recently released a song with DJ Snake called Selfish Love, and they also released a music video. Now, in that music video, there's a part where it pans to a sign. You can see Selena Gomez's name on the sign, and then in the corner, there is a very tiny 13. If you know anything about Taylor Swift, you know that 13 is kind of her thing, so you can see why fans are thinking that this is, again, another piece of evidence. And finally, that brings us to Exhibit D. This is once again coming from Selena Gomez's side, as people have been pointing out that one of Selena's lip souffles is called Fearless aka the name of the album that Taylor Swift is getting ready to re-release to the world. All right, those are the pieces of evidence I felt like you guys needed to know about. Also, thank you for letting me play detective. Really living my best true crime life. Also, this just came to my mind. If any of you are into true crime, can you let me know down there in the comments? Because it really would be me living my best life, me living part of weird dreams that I have if I did some sort of true crime series. I don't know what it could be. I don't know what it could entail, but if you like true crime and at some point would like to talk about true crime together, let me know down below. And on that note, let's go ahead and pop off. Okay, so here's the thing. Out of all the evidence that was presented, the one piece that truthfully is really sticking out to me is the fact that Selena, out of nowhere, posted those throwback photos of Taylor Swift and said that she was missing her friend. And that's because Selena Gomez rarely posts super personal things like that anymore because of her complicated relationship with social media. So even when I originally saw Selena Gomez's post, I thought, wow, that's super random. I'm really surprised that she's posting that. And then when I saw Taylor's comment, that also gave me pause, and I was kind of like, this feels really random. But honestly, like I said, I'm not good at math, so I didn't even think to count up the letters or the words to put together some sort of Taylor collab theory. But I'll admit, when I first saw Selena Gomez post that on her Instagram, it absolutely gave me pause, and seeing Taylor's comment absolutely gave me pause as well. Now, as far as the piece of evidence in regards to Rare Beauty having a shade called Fearless, I personally don't feel like we should hold too much weight with that. I don't think we should give that much attention. The whole mission of Rare Beauty is about empowerment, and that is even illustrated in the names of the lipstick shades, blush shades, highlighter shades. So personally, I'm not going to give too much weight to the fact that Selena Gomez named a lip souffle Fearless because, hello, that kind of just goes along with the whole empowerment theme that Rare Beauty encompasses. Also, Taylor's recent Instagram post where she talked about the vault songs are so great because she gets to play with them and work with her favorite artists. I'm also not going to give that piece of evidence too much weight because Taylor has said things like this before. She said this several times actually, and we haven't gotten a Selena Gomez collab, so I don't think we should be holding too much weight on Taylor Swift saying she gets to work with her favorite artists because let's be honest, Taylor has a ton of favorite artists as we've seen with Folklore and Evermore. However, having said that, the other piece of evidence that is making me give a little side eye to the situation is that 13 in the music video with Selena Gomez and DJ Snake. To me, that doesn't completely feel like a coincidence. I mean, the 13 is just way too much Taylor Swift's thing. So I'll give it to you guys on that. The 13 in the Selena Gomez music video does again give me pause. Overall, if I had to put a number on it, I think the probability of a Taylor collab, a Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez collab, is probably between 30 and 40%. And that's because these two have gotten our hopes up before. I don't know if you guys remember this, but when Taylor Swift released Lover, there were so many fan theories that Selena Gomez was going to be featured on that album, down to the cover art. People thought Selena Gomez's hands were there, and it didn't end up happening. People also thought that Taylor Swift was going to be featured on Rare because it was Selena's first album in 5 years, and again, it didn't end up happening. So I really don't want to get my hopes too far up. Again, like I said, well, some of these pieces of evidence, I definitely see where people are going. I personally just don't want to get my hopes too far up because these two ladies have done this to us before. In my opinion, though, I do want to say that I think a vault track would be the perfect opportunity for a Taylor collab because let's be real, it's unexpected. I know I personally didn't expect Taylor Swift to collab with anyone on the 6 additional bonus tracks because again, like she originally said, these songs were written during the Fearless era. They were supposed to go on Fearless and they were shelved. So I personally was not expecting any collabs in the vault track, and I feel like probably a lot of people also felt the same way. So the fact that she's even collabing with people on these in the first place is a really big deal. So I really feel like if her and Selena wanted to surprise everybody and really shock fans, a collab on a vault track would really be it. But again, I don't want us to get our hopes up too much because this has happened before and we've been let down. Regardless, what I do know though is that I am so excited for Fearless Taylor's version to come out. I am so ready to hear all of those 6 additional bonus tracks, whether or not we get a Taylor collab. I am freaking ready. Fearless is one of my favorite Taylor Swift albums. albums. I cannot wait to be transported back to teenager Madison and just get up all in my feels. I'm so excited. I'm sorry if you don't like Taylor Swift and you're probably hating on this video being like, you love Taylor Swift, of course you're gonna be for this situation. Yeah, I do. Come at me, I'm a Swiftie. I've been one for years. Sorry, not sorry. Also, of course, I'm hoping that there's a Taylor collab. I would love to see Selena Gomez on this album, and it is definitely something that we will be keeping an eye out for. And also, set your alarms for Friday. I'm so ready to hear the first vault track with Maren Morris. It's just a lot of exciting things. All right, you guys, now I'm ready to hear your thoughts. Do you think that Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez are going to collab on one of Taylor Swift's vault tracks on Fearless, Taylor's version? Let out all your thoughts and theories down below. While you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. For more celeb content, make sure you follow me over on my Instagram. I do mini pop-offs Monday through Friday and also give you just, you know, a little peek into my life. That might entice you, that might not. I'm hoping it does. Also, you guys can follow me on TikTok. I do more celeb content on there, and I'm really trying to break through the TikTok wall, so if you have one, please support me. Also, you guys, please check out my merch store at houseofhill.com. I have a lot, well, of course, I'm gonna think they're cute. A lot of cute items on there. The House of Hill hat is a 10 out of 10. It is a favorite amongst people, is what I've gathered, so please check it out. And on that note, you guys, I will see you next time. Make sure you look out for my 90s trends video on Friday. I really want to try to start diversifying my content like I did when I first started my channel. I know you guys love the pop-offs, but if you could please give my fashion video some love too, I would really appreciate it. So look out for that on Friday. And on that note, now I'm gonna let you guys go. I know you guys are like, Madison, we have lives. I know you have lives, and I appreciate you. I see you, I know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.